The story of humanity begins in the heart of Africa millions of years ago, in a time when the world was wild and untamed. The first sparks of what would one day become human intelligence flickered to life with a species called Homo habilis, the handy man. Unlike the apes that roamed the forests and savannas before them, Homo habilis was the first to craft and wield simple tools made of stone. These tools weren't just objects, they were symbols of ingenuity, survival, and a turning point in evolution. Imagine a small group of Homo habilis moving carefully through the dense underbrush, searching for food and shelter. Their hands, capable of delicate precision, chipped stones into sharp edges. These edges could cut meat, crack bones for marrow, and shape wood. This was the dawn of technology. But survival was no easy task. The world was full of predators and harsh climates. Yet, through cooperation and innovation, Homo habilis adapted. They lived in small groups, sharing knowledge and protecting each other. What set Homo habilis apart was not just their tools, but their growing brain size, approximately 50% larger than their predecessors. This expansion hinted at new cognitive abilities, problem-solving, memory, and perhaps even early forms of communication. Fossil evidence tells us about their physical features: long arms, curved fingers perfect for climbing, but also stronger legs suited for walking long distances. Their skulls reveal a mixture of ape-like and human traits, a bridge between the ancient and the modern. As they roamed the savanna, Homo habilis began to master fire, a discovery that would forever change humanity's destiny. Fire provided warmth, protection from predators, and the ability to cook food, making it easier to digest and unlocking new nutrients for their brains. Though their world was primitive and dangerous, the innovations of Homo habilis laid the foundation for every human achievement to come. They were not the first life forms on Earth, but they were the first to carry the seeds of human civilization. Today, when we look back millions of years, we see the shadows of these early humans. Our distant ancestors who dared to use their hands and minds to shape the future. Long before modern humans ruled the Earth, another species walked the cold, rugged landscapes of Europe and Asia, the Neanderthals. Physically robust and powerful, these cousins of ours were built to survive harsh Ice Age climates. With thick bones, broad noses, and strong muscles, Neanderthals were perfectly adapted to the frozen world they called home. But they were more than just brute strength. Archaeological discoveries reveal a complex culture filled with rituals, care, and creativity. They buried their dead, sometimes with tools or flowers, hinting at beliefs beyond mere survival. Neanderthals hunted large animals like mammoths and reindeer, using sophisticated tools shaped from flint and bone. Their stone spear points and knives were masterpieces of early engineering, designed for efficiency and durability. Recent DNA studies show that Neanderthals and modern humans interbred, sharing genetic material that still exists in many people today. This connection adds a fascinating layer to our shared history. Despite their strengths, the Neanderthals mysteriously vanished around 40,000 years ago. Some theories suggest competition with Homo sapiens, changing climates, or even disease led to their extinction. Their legacy, however, lives on. In the genes we carry and the stories we uncover, the Neanderthals remind us that humanity is a rich tapestry, woven from many threads. Hidden deep within the mountains of Siberia lies a mysterious cave, Denisova Cave. It is here that scientists uncovered a surprising secret, one that would rewrite the story of human evolution forever. In 2010, a tiny fragment of a finger bone and a few teeth were discovered, unlike anything seen before. DNA analysis revealed a previously unknown species, the Denisovans. Unlike the more familiar Neanderthals, Denisovans remain elusive. No complete skeletons have been found, and much of what we know comes from fragments and genetic clues. What makes Denisovans fascinating is their genetic legacy. Their DNA lives on within modern human populations, especially among indigenous groups in Asia and Oceania. This means that long ago Denisovans and our ancestors met and mingled, leaving a genetic imprint that survives to this day. Scientists also believe that Denisovans were adapted to high-altitude life, thriving in the harsh conditions of mountainous regions where oxygen is thin. Some traits that help Tibetans live at high elevations may have come from Denisovan genes. Though much about Denisovans remains a mystery, their discovery opened a new chapter in understanding our complex past. A past where many branches of early humans coexisted, interacted, and influenced each other. The story of Denisovans reminds us that human history is not a straight line, but a tangled web, with ghostly ancestors still whispering through our DNA. Chapter 4: Rise of Homo sapiens. Around 300,000 years ago, a new kind of human emerged in Africa, Homo sapiens, the wise humans. Unlike their predecessors, They possessed remarkable cognitive abilities that would set the stage for civilization itself. Homo sapiens were not just survivors, they were innovators and artists. They created intricate tools from bone, stone and wood, designed to hunt, gather and craft with precision. But their greatest achievement was the birth of culture. Cave paintings dating back tens of thousands of years reveal a fascination with the world around them. Animals, symbols, and abstract patterns. These artworks are the earliest known expressions of human creativity and communication. Language, too, began to flourish. While we can only imagine their exact words, Homo sapiens likely developed complex systems of communication, enabling cooperation on a scale never seen before. Around 70,000 years ago, Homo sapiens began to migrate out of Africa, spreading across continents and adapting to diverse environments. They encountered, and sometimes interbred with other human species like Neanderthals and Denisovans, leaving traces of these encounters in our DNA. With the development of agriculture roughly 12,000 years ago, humans settled into communities, laying the groundwork for the complex societies we know today. Farming allowed for food surpluses, population growth, and the rise of cities. This remarkable journey from humble beginnings to global dominance is a testament to human adaptability, curiosity, and the unending quest for knowledge. Chapter 5: Ice Age Survival. As the Earth plunged into the Ice Age, the world transformed into a vast, frozen wilderness. Mammoths roamed the snowy plains, glaciers carved the landscape, and the climate challenged every living creature's will to survive. Homo sapiens faced their greatest test yet. The harsh cold demanded new strategies, innovations, and resilience. Thick furs and layered clothing protected them from the biting wind, while shelters built from bones, hides, and stones offered refuge from the relentless cold. Hunting megafauna like mammoths and giant deer became crucial for survival, providing food, materials for clothing, and tools. Humans learned to work together in coordinated hunts, showcasing an advanced level of social cooperation. This era also saw the extinction of many large Ice Age animals, victims of climate change and human hunting. Yet humans endured, adapting their tools and lifestyles to a world in flux. The Ice Age was a time of transformation, not only of the planet but of humanity itself. It shaped our ancestors into the adaptable, resourceful beings we are today, capable of surviving even the most extreme environments. Through perseverance and ingenuity, humans emerged from the Ice Age ready to build civilizations that would change the course of history forever.